Hi, welcome to my first video blog. It's August the 15th, 2007, and I've decided that I'm going to do the Ironman triathlon in Lanzarote in 2009 in May, which sounds like a very long way away, but actually it's far too close for my liking, and I'm going to do it for several reasons. One is the race has always been a personal goal that I would love to achieve. The race involves an open sea swim of 2.4 miles. You then come out of the sea and get on a bike and cycle around the mountains of Lanzarote for 112 miles. You then get off the bike and run a marathon, which is pretty horrific. So that's the first reason I want to do it. It's a personal goal. Secondly, I want to raise some money for a charity locally based in Tetbury, here in Gloucestershire, where I live. And basically it's a charity called Hope for Tomorrow. And Hope for Tomorrow is run by a lovely woman called Christine, and she lost her husband about 5 years ago to cancer, and she raises money to buy mobile chemotherapy lorries, and she's basically just managed to buy her first one after 4 or 5 years of fundraising. Now, I lost my father-in-law and my stepdad, two people who were very close to me, and lost them both to cancer in the last 5 years. And I think, as well as seeing the horror of cancer, it was also the commute weekly to Gloucester for chemotherapy at Gloucester Hospital, which I think also was equally horrific, especially the way chemotherapy can make you feel. And I think to have had the opportunity for a lorry to visit them in their homes, where they could literally walk outside and get in the lorry and do the chemical treatment at home, I think would have made an enormous difference to their life. So that's the main reason why I really want to do it. The third reason is I want to be an inspiration to fat people globally. I'm absolutely no athlete. I currently am 17 stone, and I've just a few weeks ago stopped smoking 20 cigarettes a day after 25 years. So I'm 41, 17 stone, and I've never run a marathon, let alone an Ironman. So the next year and a half is going to be a bit of a challenge. So inspiration to fat people everywhere. And fourthly, there's also a bit of commercial business. I am the owner of Modern World Studios, a recording studio in Tetbury, and I am going to go for major overload of publicity. Fat bloke doing an Ironman, there's got to be a story in there somewhere. Fat bloke owner of state-of-the-art £1 million recording studio in Tetbury. It's got a nice ring to it, isn't it? So that's what I'm going to try and do. So hopefully it'll attract lots of publicity. I'll be able to raise lots of money for charity. And what I'm going to do over the next year and a half is I'm going to keep a video diary of my progress or my failure. It'll also hopefully provide an important audit trail, so if I die, you'll be able to not follow my training schedule and do it completely differently. So I'm going to keep a video blog, and on our website, the modernworldstudios.co.uk website, I'll also have a link, and I'll explain everything about the charity and my weight, movement, my training schedule, and my diet plan. So the idea is that I go on holiday tomorrow to Lanzarote. So I'm going to have a recce on the circuit particularly the cycle track, which involves an 11-mile climb up from sea level to about 3,000 feet, 2,500 feet, which will probably kill me. So I'm going to have a recce of the swim, the cycle, and also the run, the marathon course. Not any exercise, of course, just looking. Got to take this very slowly. And then when I get back, I'm going to get training. I think at 17 stone, I'm going to have to basically come in about 12 and a half stone, sounds about right, for me to be able to finish this race. And I also need to, if possible, complete the course in under 12 hours. That's my also personal goal. So not only do I want to finish the race alive, I'm also going to set myself a time limit, which, as I said, if you can see that, you'll perhaps start to understand the obscene challenge that I've set myself. But as a leader of men and an inspiration to fat blokes everywhere, that you can get off your arse and do it. Not that I've done it yet, so let's take one step at a time. But if I do it, you're going to see me lose 4.5, 5 stone, and basically have a six-pack and be a lean, mean fighting machine, which I can't really imagine it either, to be honest. So August the 15th, 2007, my first video diary. I will talk to you again in September, when I will at least have a nice suntan, and then I'm going to go through my well-planned training schedule and also the changes to my diet, which is basically curry, Chinese, chocolate, beer, cider, wine, fish and chips, pasties. It's not very good, really, is it? So that's all going to change, and we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in September. Bye.